When you're thinking about yearly goals, you're usually thinking about New Year's resolutions that never get accomplished. You can feel overwhelmed and like you can never get anything done. Well, I'm going to show you how to plan your year and make your goals more achievable. Hey, it's Hayley from Motion Hatch here, where we teach you how to grow your motion design career and build a successful business. It's important to set goals because if we don't set goals, we have little chance of achieving them. Even if we get 50% of the way there, then we're going to get further than we would if we hadn't set those goals in the first place. So in this video, I'm going to show you what type of goal setter you are, how to break down your yearly goals, and how to make a yearly plan. Do make sure you stick around all the way to the end where I'm going to show you how I do my yearly plan in Notion, and make sure you comment below this video and let me know if you're planning on setting some goals this year. So the first thing I want to tackle today is what type of goal setter you are. Do you like to set big, hairy, audacious goals, also known as BHAGs? BHAGs was a term coined by Jim Collins and Jerry Porras from their book called Built to Last. Big, hairy, audacious goals are usually scary and long-term goals. Or maybe you like to set achievable goals. There are benefits to both of these types of goal setters. BHAGs are usually pretty good because they make you make scary goals so that even if you get 50% of the way there, you're going to achieve more than you would otherwise. But also, sometimes it can lead to burnout because you can never feel like you can fully realize your goals. Achievable goals, on the other hand, may feel like you're making progress, but they probably won't push you. So it's really up to you to decide whether you would rather make big, hairy, audacious goals or whether you'd rather make achievable goals, or maybe it's a combo. But this is something to think about when you're doing your goal setting. So a few big, hairy, audacious goals from some top companies are Evernote's is remember everything, SpaceX is enable human exploration and settlement of Mars, and Google's is organize the world's information. So I hope these BHAGs inspire you to make some of your own big, hairy, audacious goals. To set up your yearly plan and to achieve your big goals, what you need to do is break them down into smaller goals. The best way I found to do this is to break your goals into quarterly goals. Most companies' financial planning is actually done in quarters. So the standard quarters are January, February, March is Q1, April, May, and June is Q2, July, August, and September is Q3, and October, November, and December is Q4. This can be a fantastic framework to use to break down your yearly goals so that they're more achievable. Some people like to break their years into 12 weeks, which is similar, so just do whatever works best for you. If you're learning something in this video, why don't you hit subscribe to make sure you're getting more lessons like this one? So once you have your quarterly goals, you can break them into monthly goals. This is so much easier than going from yearly goals to monthly goals. Then I break my monthly goals into weekly goals, and you can see how this can make your yearly goals much more achievable. So to break down your goals into smaller actionable steps, you need to make sure that they're SMART goals. Now, SMART goals are specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. Comparing your goals to the SMART goals framework, make sure you're being specific enough. It makes sure you're measuring your goals. It makes sure that they're attainable. It makes sure that they're relevant to your larger goals and also helps you to hit a deadline. So it's really worth looking at the system and working through it with each goal. So I just want to give you a quick tour of a yearly plan that I'm building out in Notion and how I make my yearly goals and how you might do that too. So at the top we have vision, and in here are just some business and personal goals. So the overall vision for the year. So I like to split things into network, portfolio, and financial. So you might want to do this. So you could have a network grow your Instagram account, and then portfolio could be create a new reel, and financial could be reach 100K in revenue. So here are just some examples of things that you might put in your business and career goals. And then if we go back out and we go into personal, obviously we have different personal goals. So you can split this up into fitness, family, and friends. So in fitness, you might have run 3 times per week. In family, I've got organized 3 family trips, and in friends, meet up with 1 friend a week. I always think it's really nice to balance business goals with personal goals and just make sure that we're taking care of ourselves as well. So next, if we go into yearly goals, we can see I haven't added added much in here yet because I've just started building out this template, but we have get clients doing projects in my own style. And this is related to a quarterly goal, which is grow my Instagram account. So I really like Notion for the fact that you can relate different boards to other boards, and you can relate tasks to other places, and you can kind of easily see your yearly goals and then your quarterly goals and your week goals all in one place. And I've assigned this to Q1. So if we go into our quarterly plan, we can see our quarterly goals here, grow my Instagram account. And then we've also got this input and output. So input is post weekly on Instagram. So that is the thing that we're going to do. And the output is hopefully what we're going to get out of that, what we can measure to see if it's working or not. So get 10,000 followers in 6 months. Then we also have the quarterly goals related to the monthly goals in here, which I really like, and then whether this is on track or not, and also linked to the relevant yearly goals. So you can see how we've got quarterly goal, the monthly goal, and the yearly goal, and we can track either down from the yearly goal or up from the weekly goals to our yearly goals and make sure that we're keeping on track and everything's achievable. So then also if we go into Q1, we can see January, February, March, and you can click in here and go to the different weeks. You can see I've got my top 3 goals for Q1 here. It could be raise your rate, get 2 new clients in my own style, meet 3 motion designers I admire. And then I like to put stretch goals underneath because sometimes I think it's difficult if we have more than 3 top goals for each quarter. You're usually not going to get them done. So if you saw my time management video, you'll see I also apply this on a weekly basis as well. And then if you go into January, you can see we've got the monthly goals as well. And we've got the weekly agenda for the 4th of Jan. So you can duplicate this and have all 4 weeks in January as well. So you can see it's really easy to navigate around. You can also go into the monthly plans from here. So I've got the split into the first half of the year and the second half of the year, and then my mid-year review in between, just as a good reminder to do a mid-year review in there as well. And at the bottom here, we've also got our weekly agenda template, which I went through in my time management video. So make sure you do check that one out as well. If you want to get access to the yearly planning template, and you also want to dive deep with me into your yearly plan and some of the topics I've discussed today, make sure you check out our yearly planning workshop. The link will be below this video in the description. If you're thinking about going freelance soon, then do watch this next video. See you next time.